Yo guys, it's Mkan here back with another video. And today we're doing a different kind of video today. We're going to do a prediction of the Premier League 23-24 season, and we're going to see how I think which team will what am I saying? Which team will come out in the end of the season at which place? So yeah, I if you guys remember, I did it last year too, and I said I was gonna do a reaction to it, and I did make the reaction. But the one thing that was just stupid from me was to put on the microphone on to turn on the microphone, and I didn't turn on the microphone, and all of 30-minute video went without microphone. So I decided I don't want to do it again, and I didn't upload the video. I'm sorry, but yeah, this year maybe I might do it, maybe I might not. And yeah, we're gonna do this reaction, not reaction, sorry. We're gonna do this prediction. It'll be a normal tier list, so it's not that high tech and stuff, high edited and stuff. It's just normal. Just talk about it and put them where I think they will be. It's gonna be hard. The most hard I think it will be the relegation spot because, of course, I don't want any of them to be relegated, but you have to put someone to be at relegation, you know. Of course, I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. The top three, I think I know what the top three I'm gonna go with, but it's close. Top three, top four is close, so yeah, it's gonna be confused because I'm not a Premier League fan like that. So although I watch a lot of matches, I love Premier League. I'm a Barca fan, La Liga fan, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch La Liga as much as I should. I only watch mostly of Barca matches. So yeah, do tell me what are your predictions in the comment down below. Tell me what will be the sign of the seasons and etc. And how do you think my prediction was? What you guys think, if this would be somewhat true or not in the end of the season? And tell me if you guys want like something like a top five prediction of the top four and the relegation spot for all the top five leagues. I was thinking about that and maybe a UCL prediction in the future. But tell me the guys, tell me in the comments down below if you guys want that. I kind of want to do it, but also don't know if you guys wanted to see it. So yeah, it's a different video, I know, but we're trying something new. I just don't want it to be only legends and stuff. I want to make it something more, make it different things. So in the future we'll see. Right now let's get into it. So of course we'll go by relegation first, then the lower mid table and high mid table and Conference League, Europa League, Champions League, and then Champions. Of course it's it's gonna be different this year because I think this year's Premier League is going to be a little different. Last year was pretty damn different, but this year is going to be also kind of like that because there's a lot of signings and there's a lot of new managers, good managers in teams that you didn't think that would be, like Emery, of course, for Aston Villa. He helped them so much last season, and this season I think it would be the case too. So let's get into it. Relegation spot. Although I hate to say it, I think I love Luton, man. I love Luton. I think Luton's is gonna go down. I want them to stay in the Premier League so bad because they're such a good like team atmosphere. I love it, you know. And they just came up. I don't know if they're going to be at this stage for the Premier League standards, but maybe in the future. You never know. They could surprise us. So, but I'm gonna go for them at 20th. And they were, and the relegation spot was the hardest, I would say, because of course it's going to be the hardest. But yeah, we're going with Luton, then we're going with Sheffield, because I think that the Sheffield is also one of them that can stay in the Premier League, but it is a team that is not that fully, how would I say, not fully developed like that, fully that have amazing players. Or actually, I don't know how good are Sheffield, so I can't say much, but I'm not sure that it'll be like that this season for them, and I think they're gonna relegate as much as I hate it. Because Sheffield were really good when I saw them last time they were in the Premier League, I think, or before that. And yeah, I remember Lundstrom. Lundstrom was that, I think. Lundstrom, no. Who was that? It was centre back who also was a midfielder. I'm not sure, but he was like really good for my FPL. This season, I think FPL is going to be really different. Tell me in the comments below if you play FPL and how did you last season and how do you think you will do in this season. But yeah, I think for the 18th, which will almost go down, would be it's between two teams. 18 was the hardest, I think. It's between Bournemouth and Wolves. Wolves, I say I love Wolves. I'm not gonna lie, I love Wolves. But Wolves, I haven't seen much from them. I haven't seen any signings. I haven't seen anything. And last season, they weren't that close to they were close to the relegation spot. They were 7 points away from relegation spot. So this season, I don't know. They haven't done any signings as much as any other team. Bournemouth has done much more signings, and I'm seeing them going to sign Max Silence, I think, possibly. So they're improving a lot. Bournemouth had a good season last season, kind of, and they can do somewhat like that again. But I don't know. We'll see. But this time, I think, as much as I hate it, I'm gonna go for Wolves. Wolves for the 18 spot, because I think they could possibly stay, but it might be a close one that they will go down. This is going to be my relegation spot. Luton, Sheffield, and Wolves. And now for the mid-table, I think this year is going to be very different though. I think I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for Bournemouth at the 17th. Cause I think it's gonna be between them that could almost get relegated. So I think Bournemouth will be close to getting relegated, but Wolves will relegate. So we go for Bournemouth for 17th. As much as they're a good team and they could stay up, they surprised us good for some matches for Premier League last season. But I don't know if this season if they will do that much. I think they came like I don't know what is 14th, 15th, something like that. But 17th, I think it's going to be this time. And after them, ooh, because there's so many good teams, and it's 13th to 17th. So mm, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't fully thought out this. I'm just contemplating everything as I go, placing them. But I have somewhat of an idea, I guess. I think it'll be, hmm, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with Forest at 16th place. They were almost relegated. They didn't get relegated. Everton got saved too. Yeah, what am I saying? They're here right here. But yeah, they almost got relegated somehow because Leicester get relegated. I still don't get how Leicester got relegated. Surprising, really surprising. I wish them that they come back and Leeds too. But yeah, um, we'll see. It's really hard to get out the championship after 1 year. It's really hard. You it really is hard because championship is very different from Premier League. So I think this year also, although Forest are doing some good signings and I think they have the ability to stay and do good in the Premier League, I do think this is not going to be their season as much as next year it could be for a good season for them. So I think a 16th place would be reasonable for them. Yeah, 16, 15 is between that. I think. No, not Arsenal. You will be surprised where I put Arsenal and the top three, top four, top six because I'm a bit biased, although I'm not a fan of the when I say fan of Premier League, I don't mean I hate it or anything. I love Premier League, but I am a fan of Barca and La Liga first. I'll say this, but I have a favorite in the Premier League, of course. Like every league, I have a favorite. So tell me in the comments down below your top five league favorites and your favorite team. So 15th is where it get kind of hard. 13th, 14th, 15th place. Hmm. This year, I don't know. Ooh. I'm gonna go for Brentford. Ooh, Brentford? Yeah, Brentford. I'm gonna go for Brentford. 15th, why? Brentford did incredible last season. They really did, but Tony was a big part of it. And now that he's banned for a little while, that he is, it's going to be hard because they depend on Tony so much until they get a proper replacement, a proper like replacement and a good team, full-rounded team, not just depending on Tony. Then they would do the same or even better than last season. But Yeah, I don't see them doing much better than 15th because it's going to be hard for them. I do think it's going to be hard for them. And the morale will be down because the teammate is not there and is banned, who was a big part of the team. So if the manager could do boost up the morale and do a lot much more with the team, then I can see them going 13th or above. But right now, say 15th. After 14th is a surprise. You guys will be saying, why didn't I put Burnley down more? But Burnley, I think, could show us a surprise this season because although they just came up from the Premier League, I do see Vincent Company as a good manager, and I think he could do somewhat good. He knows the Premier League because he played in it, and he's a good manager. I can see the prospect, I can see the talent in him. So I do think they are gonna surprise us this season. I think they're gonna give us a good season, a low mid-table season, but 14th is a good season for the first Premier League season for Vincent Company and Burnley. So yeah. I do think they're gonna do good. They have good signings. They have the morale. They have the sorry. They have the morale. They have the ability to do so. Any Premier League team has the ability, but I think this season it'll be Burnley. So yeah. After Burnley, the 13th position. Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be Fulham. I think this season Fulham, although Fulham did incredible last season, they came 11th or something. I think 11th was it? It was something. It was incredible. Like wow. But this year, I think it's not gonna be as a wonder season for them. I do think it's gonna fall back down a bit as because of all. Ooh, wait a minute. Hmm. I just saw Everton. I just saw Everton. Ooh, who come 13th? Everton or Fulham? Now, like this is the consequence of not thinking about the video before doing the video. Hmm. You know what? Yeah, I think Everton. Everton definitely. Yeah, because they almost. Yeah, they definitely. Ooh, now I'm thinking about. Yeah. Ooh, now I'm thinking about more stuff. No, I think Everton stays 13th. Yeah, Sean Dyche effect will happen. I do have faith. Yeah, yeah, I think this is right. I think they'll come 13, although they came 9, no, not 19, of course, no. 17th was it? I think they came 17 or 16 last season. They almost dodged relegation because I don't know how. They really did, and Sean Dyche helped in the end really much, really a lot. And this season, I think he'll help him more. But yeah, I think it won't be that much, but it will be somewhat good for them since last season. It will be 13th, I think, yeah. And Fulham will go down. It will be 12th, as in 12th from last season, but Fulham will do better from Everton, I think, now that I see it. Although you guys will be thinking what I am doing with Brentford, but I'm thinking that too. I'm stupid, I know, right? But I do think it's going to be like this. So we're going to stay with this so far. Everton will stay 13. I think they can do somewhat. I haven't seen much signing, but I think they have done signings. Same with Fulham. And I think they're both going to do good, but not as good, of course. Now comes the higher mid table. I've done 12th, as you saw. 11th. 11th. Yeah, I think it's going to be Crystal Palace. I do think it's going to be Crystal Palace because they are a good team and they have done a lot since last season was really good for them. But I do think it'll be 11 for them this season. I see them doing good, but they I do not see them doing that good. I think 11th will be the place that they stay. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be 11th. I really do think that. So yeah, and yeah, 11th will be it. And I think 10th, finally, the 10th, the top half of the table will be, drumroll, West Ham. Yeah, it'll be West Ham. Why? Although they almost got relegated last season, and the one player that helped them so much was Declan Rice, and he's now gone. to Arsenal. Yes, but they got how many 100 million or something for Declan Rice, so they can really invest and do something amazing with those money and invest them on more players, so they could go back to the top of the half of the table. And I do think that will be the case this year. I did something stupid last year. I did seventh for West Ham, and it didn't turn out good. But I think they will do good this season. I do think they will go 10th. I do have faith in them, and I won't lie, I'm a little bit biased by West Ham because I like West Ham, but I do think they can do 10th this season. I haven't seen the signings they have done, but I do think that they are doing signings, and I think they will be really good signings for them. So yeah, let's see how they turn out. Let's hope they do good, and yeah, 10th I think will be the sign. Will be the wait for them. Now ninth. It's now here that you see all these great teams and you think what will happen, and I'm also confused. So I think ninth will be it's getting hard. It's getting hard. Man, I'm just kidding. It's not man. It's not gonna go United. Um, I think it's between Brighton or Spurs. Yeah, I think it's between Brighton or Spurs because Brighton have lost main players for them. They've lost McAllister. They've lost Trossard last season. They lost who else? They lost Caicedo now. Liverpool are buying Caicedo. So for 110 million, it's insane. What? For a youngster, 110 million. I mean, he is good, but 110 million, it's mad. It really is mad. But they are losing the main players, and I don't know if they've signed much more players recently, but they can do somewhat good, but I don't see them doing as insane. They came, what, fifth or sixth, something like that, and I don't see them doing that this season. I think they will do ninth. Will they? Over Spurs? Because Spurs, I don't think they will do that much good this season either, though I can't lie. But I do think Spurs will do better than Brighton this season. So I'm gonna put in Brighton for ninth. And I think, yeah, Brighton, as much as a good wonder season that they had, I don't know. I think the manager is good. I think the team is good, but I don't think that they will do that much this season. So yeah. Next, I'll go with Spurs. Yeah, Spurs. Guys, don't be surprised. Spurs now here. What, 8th? Yeah, Spurs 8th, because I do think they can do at least the Conference League, but I don't know. I say I don't know because Kane, there's a huge situation about Kane. If Kane goes, then God knows what will happen. And Kane's morale will be massively down if he doesn't go, because Spurs aren't letting him go, and he won't be happy. He definitely won't be happy, and I don't know if he'll enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy playing with the team, and do as much. Son is the main part of the team, although yeah, Son can help them really a lot, and I haven't seen much signings or big signings from them. There's Richarlison, of course. Richarlison can help them a lot. There's some good signings with them already, but I don't see them doing that much. And there's a new manager, Potts. I'm sorry, I can't say his name, but he was a Celtics manager, I think. I don't know. I think, but I haven't seen much from him. He's a good manager, but I don't know if he will do as much good in his first season of the Premier League. So yeah, with Spurs, I don't know. I'm gonna keep Spurs at 8, although I love Son and Kane and Spurs, kind of Spurs, but yeah, I want them to go at least have Conference League, but I don't see them getting Conference League this season. And now comes the top 7, where you get the Europe competitions. We'll see who will get the Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, and who will be the champions of the Premier League. Ooh, now it's kind of gets hard. This is hard, I can't lie. Look at these top teams. It's United, it's Newcastle, it's Liverpool, it's Manchester City, it's Chelsea, it's Aston Villa. It's what? What? You know, right? It's insane. Ooh. I don't know. This is getting hard. I can't. It's getting hard. I did think that Aston Villa would get Europa League this season. They got Conference League last season. I thought that they will get the uh, Europa League this season, but I've changed my mind. And I think they will stay the same, but I think they will do good at the start of the league, and they will have a small downfall, small, but that would not result into them doing very bad, but coming seventh, which is the same as last season. But I think they can go far, and they're somewhat far. I don't think they will win the Conference League. They can win the Conference League, to be honest, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait for it. But they have the ability to win the Conference League and come seventh again. So I do think because of the Emery tactics, they can come seventh, and I do think they will come seventh. So yeah, we'll keep them seventh this year. And for the sixth spot, controversial time, controversial time. Everyone's saying Newcastle will come above Chelsea, Chelsea come above Newcastle, etc. All this stuff, but there is this element of Newcastle having to play Champions League football that they haven't played in a lot of while, and their team is a top class team definitely, but Champions League is a different type of football that you have to play and you have to juggle with the league and the domestic titles, and it gets hard. It really gets hard, and this will be a test for them. This really will be a test for them. But I kind of see them not because of that reason. I think they will come sixth. Yeah, I think they will come sixth because they can come fifth, but it's a very very like type of situation, because Chelsea don't have any Europe competitions. They only have the Premier League and the domestic leagues, and they have amazing signings, and they have the goal to go back to the Europe. And this time, I think Chelsea will go above from Newcastle. Although Newcastle is a really good team, it's gonna be a tight one, close one, but I think Newcastle will come sixth, and Chelsea will come fifth. I see Potter having a good season this season, and I think Potter will do good because I do feel like this season will be a comeback for him. He didn't have a good season in the end. I still think it was stupid to remove Tuchel, but Potter is good, but he needs 2-3 seasons to get in the top four stuff. I think he will get top five this season. I think he will get the Europa League this season because he will be all focused on the Premier League, not focused on any other Europe competitions or anything, or injuries or signing. They will get signing, they will get stuff, but yeah, the morale won't get down because I'm pretty sure the players will be amped up to get back to their standards. I don't think they'll be sad because of the last season, and they will get the good result this time. Somewhat good. I don't know. It's a good result from seeing them from last season, definitely. So yeah, I think that. Now comes the top four. You can see this is the top four, but who comes where? Yes, it'll be a shock. So Manchester United fourth. Yeah, they came third last season, and I think that they will only come fourth this season because I see Liverpool, City, and Arsenal doing better from them because you always have to be scared from these three teams. Although Arsenal have been known to not do good lately, but recently, sorry, but Arteta has turned on a new leaf, and I think they're really change them. It has and it will continue on with changing the team and making them better. And I do think they could go very far even this season. And you saw it last season, and we will see it this season, I think. And Manchester United, I see Ten Hag doing really good, but I don't see him doing as good as Klopp, Pep, or Arteta this season. And yeah, I think United will come fourth. and you should always be scared from Liverpool, City, Arsenal. At least this are Arsenal, because sorry, because they're the teams that can give you a surprise. They gave us Liverpool gave a surprise to United when United were on top performance, but I'm sorry, pardon, my throat is sore. Sorry, I'm so sorry, but I do think that United will get Champions League football. Won't come third or second or first. Won't win it. Definitely not. I don't think so. I don't think. I think the fourth will be much more closer to the Europa League than to the first. I do think this. And the top three will be like the closest to the titles. I think it will be a race to the title. In the end, it will be really close, but we'll see. And it's gonna be a weird one, I think. But I do think United will come fourth. They have been doing great signings, I can't lie, but yeah. Now it's time for third. I think Liverpool will come third. Klopp is a scary manager. He's a good manager. He's a good manager. So I think they will come third. I think they will come third, and I think that they will regain themselves from sixth, was it, or fifth, sixth, I think, right? Yeah, they will regain themselves from not having the Champions League and focus on the Premier League and on the Europa League. They can win the Europa League, to be honest. I think they're in the Europa League, right? I think they can win it. And they can win it because they have great signings, great midfielders, great defenders, great attackers. And I think they are amped up because you shouldn't disregard Klopp, because Klopp has something behind his sleeve always. And this season, I think we will see that. This season, we will see him being back to the top four and giving a title fight this season. Although I don't think he will get the title, but I do think it's going to be close for top three. And yeah, I think they will come third. City, as you know, it is City. They're unbeatable. Arsenal, they're new. They're not new. Arsenal is going through a different age, different new generation, a new manager, a young talent that wants to win, and they can win. So it's about to go down. Okay, who do you think I will go for first? This is a biased, and what I think in my heart that will win the Premier League. Both are insane teams, and I think it'll be really close, really close. I do really feel that way. Although everyone says City will win, I think Arsenal will win. Arsenal will win the Premier League this season after 2004. I think Arsenal will win the Champions League. Sorry, what? Premier League, not the Champions League. That's Barca's title. But yeah, Arsenal will go far in the Champions League. I do think that. And I do think that Arsenal will win the Premier League this season. And I know, come at me. Yeah. City. I know, but I don't know. Something like I feel Arsenal might do it this season. I feel this way that Arsenal might do it this season, and City have an incredible team. Same team as almost last season, and they won a treble for God's sakes. I know, I know, but I don't think that they will win the Premier League this season. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be close between the top three, but it'll be more closer between the top two. But yeah, I do think Arsenal gonna win it. I think the hopes and the winning mentality, City have that, but I do think that the youngsters can have that more. So I do think that will get on their side, and luck will be on the side. And I wish that I can't, like, because I'm biased. Arsenal are my favorite team in the Premier League. So yeah, and yeah, all I can say is this: I do think Arsenal gonna win. Come at me, I don't care. This is the this is the prediction of mine. Arsenal's gonna win. The top four will be City. The top four will be Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and United. And these are the Europa League would be Chelsea and United, Newcastle, and the Conference League Aston Villa. The relegation is Wolves, Sheffield, and Luton. And yeah, tell me in the comment down below what are your predictions. And yeah, I'm excited for the Premier League to begin today, I think, or tomorrow. But yeah, come at me, I don't care. This is my prediction, my story. Come on. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.